Leap Year program is this amazing year of service where students between the ages of 18 and 28 can move to Nashville, live together with other interns who are doing the same things that they are, work at PTM as full-time staff, learn about urban ministry and poverty, and also at the same time be able to impact and serve our students at PTM. Leapers fit into PTM, I think really by allowing us to enhance and deepen our programming, our relationships with students, and really they kind of stand in the gap in a lot of ways where staff can't.
Leapers are amazing, creative individuals who desire to serve. They desire to express their love for God through loving other people.
An ideal candidate is a lot of things. It's somebody who is not afraid to step out on faith. It's somebody who is passionate about social justice. It's somebody who's passionate about serving kids and their families.
The type of person who should probably apply to be a leap year intern should be creative. They should be outgoing, spunky. They should be ready to wake up at 6 a.m. and get the ball rolling. They should be willing to work long hours.
The ideal leaper is someone who is not afraid to expend themselves, who's not afraid to be extremely exhausted and yet be required to do a multitude of things at a high level.
Who are passionate about serving in the brokenness and are passionate about following the Lord into places of poverty and places that are hard, who are willing to be a part of a ministry that wants to bring the gospel to children in our neighborhood.
They should be willing to work, to really sacrifice themselves for Christ and sacrifice themselves for PTM, really have the heart and drive to want to empower and change students' lives.
Leap year is extremely challenging, but it's very rewarding. So difficult in that I'm being challenged to do things that are hard for me, but that I feel safe to do that. And so through my failures, I've learned that things that I thought may be weaknesses could also be strengths.
When I look back on this year, I'll see a year that was challenging but more rewarding. A year that the Lord really moved at my workplace and in my life, and a year of grace to prepare me for the ministry that He will call me to in the future.
At PTM, we see our role as to prepare every leap year for what happens following their time at PTM, whether it be going back to college or going to grad school or going into the workforce or going into a family. Whatever it is, a year at PTM helps prepare every leap year for mature leadership in a Christian setting.
Regardless of what happens 10 years from now, that I will always look back and remember that year that I took off really shaped and formed who I am.